do they get up and leave? Why do they get up and leave? Tell you they love you, then
What's up, guys? Welcome to the episode of the NBA recap. Yes, sir. Back in another video, back in another episode, and today we're gonna talk about the NBA All-Star game that went on yesterday, man. A lot of fun stuff that happened, man. And from start to finish, man. I liked how they made everything into one night. Obviously to prevent the spread of the Roro. So I think it was really nice how they did that. There were a lot of different things that happened, man. I do feel like it felt like it lasted for like 90 years, in my opinion. Even though, like I said, like I like it, but I feel like the NBA will always go back to the 3 days. You can make money. I know they made like a lot of money for the HBCUs, man. So congrats to the NBA for that. Congrats to the HBCUs for getting all that money. Over like 100 schools, over 100 HBCU schools out there. So they made like I believe a combined $3.2 million for HBCUs, man. So congrats to them. I know the NBA made some money off this as well. So it was they were doubling it like they were in debt or something, but obviously they were not. A lot of good things that happened, man. We're gonna start off at the top of the show with, and then we're also gonna talk about Blake Griffin officially agreeing to the Nets, man. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. And okay, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is the skills challenge, man. I'm not even gonna cap. I didn't really watch this. I didn't really watch the skills challenge. Nobody really watches the skills challenge. I feel like there's someone that's really cool here. I know Rocco was in there, man. I don't know why he was in there. I still don't know why he was in there. But hey, Robert Covington was in there. I think got eliminated like the first round. Um, I know that CP3 was in there. Luka was in there. Nikola Vucevic was in there, and I'm forgetting somebody else. Yeah, but I don't remember. I know Sabonis was in there, obviously. But like, yeah, pretty interesting stuff. I mean, like I watched it, but I didn't like watch it as serious like I watched every other part. Um, You see the Sabonis won. He won the skills challenge, man. I feel like Sabonis is always in the skills challenge for some reason, man. I know he's like sometimes a walking triple double. At the same time, like it's Sabonis. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even supposed to be there. Let me stop. But like real talk, Sabonis obviously won. I know CP3 like missed a wide open layup. What is good with you, CP3? Um, but hey, things happen. Gotta move on with it. And next thing we're gonna talk about is the 3 point competition, man. 3 point competition. Well, that was a very exciting thing to watch, obviously, because you got Steph Curry in the building with the 3 point contest, and he won it. You also got guys like Zach Levine, Zach Levine, like Jalen Brown, um, Mike Conley, who got inserted in. I know Dame was supposed to. Dame, oh man, if Damian Lillard was in the 3 point competition, bro, that would have been insane. Because you saw what they did in the actual game, man. Crazy. Donovan Mitchell was in it. He made some noise a little bit. But yeah, man, this Steph Curry, man, Steph Curry. I swear, he's the greatest shooter to ever exist. I don't care what he says. I will take him over any shooter in NBA history or mankind. This dude can shoot the ball like nobody else, bro. It took him two shots to get into a rhythm, bro. 2 shots. He bricked his first 2 shots. After that, he was just stroking, bro. Stroking. He ended up with an NBA All Star record of 31, bro. When was the last time you saw someone hit 31? Obviously not, because that's the record. So like, it's just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. And that was in the first round. Coming to the second round, it was him. It was him versus Mike Conley, and I forget the other ones. I forget someone else. Donovan Mitchell, I think. Actually, it was Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum. Just ridiculous. I just believe that like the way he shoots the ball is just so. The way he shoots the ball really changed everybody's game. Literally, the way he shot the ball made the 3 point line so important to teams, man. It's ridiculous. People would rather shoot more threes than mid ranges in any day, bro. It's ridiculous. He literally changed the game with how he did this. He literally won the 3 point contest on the last shot, last money ball, and he made it, bro. Wet like water, cash, butter, whatever you want to call it, man. Green, Irish. You know, um, it's just crazy who. it's just crazy how he can shoot such an insane rate. And enough about me gushing about Steph Curry. Man. Mike Conley was also doing well. I think he got into the he got into the second round, obviously, but it was just bad in the All Star game itself. 1 for 5 from three. Who knows, man? So next we're gonna move on to the actual All Star game, man. All Star game was filled with highlights, man. Filled with highlights. LeBron James obviously he had two big dunks. He only ended up with 4 points, but he played like literally I think the first half. That was it, and then he didn't play in the second half. So pretty interesting. Um, Full of highlights. Steph Curry shooting threes from half court. Damian Lillard shooting threes from half court. Giannis, Giannis throwing down ridiculous dunks, hitting step back threes. He went a perfect 16 for 16 from the field, man. Never been done before. 35 points. Never been done before. 16 for 16. He was the All Star, Kobe Bryant MVP. Um, it's just crazy, man. This game. Me personally, I thought it was gonna be a dud. That's why I didn't really. That's why like I was skeptical to tune in, but then I tuned in. I was like, all right, this is fire. I watched a lot, man. The first half was crazy. A lot of dunks on both ends. Kyrie Irving still doing Kyrie Irving things. I don't know why that dude didn't smile that entire game. I don't know why. He did not smile, bro. He did not smile. It's so crazy to me. But James Harden, James Harden was being a menace. He hit 7 threes, I believe. Um, it's a great game all around. Donovan Mitchell had some great games. Jason Tatum was alright. Zion Williamson, I could tell Zion was very scared in the moment because like we saw this in the Rising Stars game. He missed a lot of dunks, man. It was just like I think it was just jittery from being in the first time All Star and then he got inserted into starting lineup. Crazy. But yeah, the first half was great. So then we're gonna move. So then like we're gonna move on to dunk contest, man. Obi Toppin versus Cassius Stanley versus Alfred Simons. In my review of the dunk contest, man, it was underwhelming. Obviously, underwhelming. Not the greatest dunk contest ever. Probably one of the worst. But hey, there were some dunks that should have been there were some dunks that should have been 50, man. I think the Cassius Stanley's first dunk should definitely been a 50, man. Definitely should have been a 50. Just definitely should have been a 50. Obi Toppin's dunk definitely should have been like a 50, bro. I think people were saying that the only reason that Obi Toppin didn't get a 50 for that dunk was because Zach Levine did the same dunk like 3 days ago, but in like a tracksuit. So it was like nothing. Even though like I feel like for a guy his size, man, it's so underwhelming to see a guy jump at his size. We know that he's tall. We know that he's tall. We know that he's tall. It's ridiculous that he's doing that. Like he jumped over his pops and Julius Randle, man. Great game. I mean, great contest. Alfred Simons was being a menace, man. He had that one dunk where he had the ball on like he was basically dunking 12. He was basically dunking 12 feet. He grabbed the ball from the top of the backboard and dunked it, man. To I think it wasn't very impressive to like a casual, but like obviously it just means like I knew he was most people didn't know he was athletic. I knew he was very athletic because I've seen a lot of poster I've seen some of the poster dunks from like last year. Obviously this year he did not dunk, he only has like 2 dunks, but I know last year he had a lot of dunks and he dunked the ball like a lot. I know he had a mean poster one time and yeah, I knew that guy got up if he had his last dunk, man, he did the kiss to the rim, man. If he had actually kissed the rim, he would have broken the internet. That would have been an easy 50. He would have broken the internet. But obviously he didn't, man. I saw people on Twitter was like, that was a social distance kiss. I was like, bro, that's hilarious, bro. Why would you say that, man? In Atlanta. But yeah, I think it was yeah, definitely those dunks were pretty crazy. Um you only got 2 dunks, so like it wasn't crazy exciting. Obviously, they were in limited time because it was at halftime, so it was kind of limited at that point. But at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. And so then we're gonna move on to the second half of the All Star game, man. Kind of does. That was exciting, and that was also exciting. Damian Lillard, Steph Curry shooting half court threes, man. The way these are the two best distance shooters we've ever seen. just shooting from half court, like it's nothing. Shooting from half court. You got LeBron on the bench celebrating. You got everyone on the bench celebrating because you know that John is green. So like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy to see how they like really change their game to shooting these 40 footers. Like it's ridiculous, ridiculous. The second, like I said, I believe like Giannis won the All Star Kobe Bryant MVP, man. Um, I like how they're gonna. I like how they said they're gonna officially like have that for the rest of the All Star like history. Have it named the All Star Kobe Bryant Award. Definitely what he did in those games, in those All Star games was crazy. He's a legend, man. R.I.P. to him, his daughter, and the rest of people on on those planes, man. So yeah, pretty crazy game, pretty crazy night. As I know they did the thing with I know they did before they started the game. They had an interview with Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris with Michael B. Jordan, man. Very interesting. I love the Let Every Voice and Sing that they had. That was pretty nice. Yeah, just like showing off the black culture, man. Raising all that money for the HBCUs. Team LeBron won every single quarter. And they beat the target score, and they won the target score. So, you and the United Negroes Foundation, um, I know they won like $500,000, and Thurgood Marshall Foundation, that was for LeBron. The other one was for Durant. They won like 1 point something million. So like great thing for them. They won a lot of money. A lot of charity was raised, and a lot of people that were on the front line. You know, they got their special respects as being the MVPs of saving. They saved our lives at the end of the day. So like obviously they should get the respect that they deserve. Um, but yeah, but now we're gonna shift gears to some real basketball talk. When we talk about Blake Griffin, man, Blake Griffin has officially been well, now he's a free agent, so he's officially signed with the Nets, man. Officially signed with the Nets. Me personally, I'm not really too big on the signing. I know he's gonna make them like better, but like not by a lot. He's coming off the bench. He'll probably be coming off the bench. I hope he comes off the bench. He's just not. I mean, he's not that guy anymore. He's not the guy to give you 23 points anymore. It's like his first season with Detroit, or all of his Clipper years, man. He's not the guy anymore. I think he's just give you that occasional couple threes. Maybe he'll drive for a layup, so he doesn't dunk no more. And it's just like for me being a Nets fan, I obviously gonna welcome him to BK. That's just stupid. Why don't you welcome a new player to BK, especially a 6-time All Star like himself? But yeah, I think he just can provide that bench part. He's gonna be working with Jeff Green, Nick Claxton, Landry Shamet, Bruce Brown, I believe, will be coming off the bench since when inserting KD into the starting lineup. I don't really know starting lineup yet. To be honest, they've been wish washy. I know definitely obviously gonna be three superstars: Kyrie, James, and Kevin. I'm pretty sure they're gonna. I think, in my opinion, they should have Joe Harris in starting lineup because like you need that 3 point maximum when you got all the attention to your three superstars, and then probably maybe DeAndre Jordan, maybe Jeff Green, maybe Blake Griffin might start at the 5 sometimes. Who knows? But yeah, I think we'll just give them that. I think it would be like that bench mob spark plug that they need but it didn't really answer their defensive problems yet. They still haven't, even though they have gotten better. They still have a lot of. You can still this team. You could beat this team. That's what I'm saying. You can definitely beat this team. Um, but like it's gonna be hard. But at the end of the day, you still will be able to beat this team. And yeah, that was my name, just the All Star game and how Blake Griffin going to the Nets. Please let me know in the comments if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends about my channel. And yeah, as always, we out. Peace.